Hello guys, Dave here from the original Brick and Mortar Marketing, and today I wanted to spend a couple minutes showing you some tools that might help you figure out things about your own website, like how fast it's running, what might be slowing it down, how it looks to other people, professionals and stuff like that, which would be me. So one of the places I like to start is right here on GT Metrics. As you can see, it's just gtmetrics.com. I've got a couple sites in here already. I typed in, it's funny, I went through a number of emotions as I'm putting this video together this morning. I thought to myself, what is a good field of, a professional field to do some comparing in? So I typed into Google lawyer near me, and these are the results that showed up. And interestingly, I see that some of these lawyers in my neck of the woods don't even have websites. And I'm a bit taken aback. So that's where the emotions came in. I'm like, I don't know if I want to share this with everybody because they're going to see there's a wide open market right in my backyard that I've never really, not that I haven't paid attention to it. I just kind of thought, like maybe other people think this way. I just figured a lot of these folks would have this stuff figured out. So ironically, so I went past the ads and I came down to just looking around. I didn't want to take one of the ones off the very top necessarily, but what I did was I found, where is this one. I'm looking for my elder care one. So two things. So let's go back here. I basically wanted to work on who's showing up in the top four, top three. Okay, so the top one is an ad, just so you know. And then we have the law offices here. And let's take a look at her website. Looks great, doesn't it? Really cool. So if I was doing competitive research in my neck of the woods, which in theory I am, this video was initially going to be about how to check the speed of your website, how it shows up, and kind of some of the determining factors. I don't know if any of you business owners have gotten calls from those scam artists that talk about how your Google My Business listing is needs help and all that stuff. Those robocalls. I mean, I even get them here. But let me show you how you can do this for yourself and verify whether you actually need someone's help or not. And I apologize. This was going to be a real quick video, and I didn't get cleaned up or anything. I apologize. Uh, just wanted to push this out first thing in the morning. So that being said, what we do is we take your URL and we come over to this GT metrics. Okay, come over to GT metrics. Now I've already done this particular website, NJ Elder Lawyers, which looks really good. And here you see the performance is pretty good. This site's doing well. It took 2.6 seconds to load. And you have to think about people on mobile devices. If anything takes longer than like a second, the whole civilization has ADD. They won't wait for an apple to ripen on a tree, and they won't wait for your website to load if it's slow. So these are the requests on here. requests on the particular calls back to the server, I'll say, calls back to the server. But this is just information. This is information off the front of the website. And then this why slow is information that is, I feel, is a little bit more browser based, more maybe, I won't say mobile, but you get the idea. Let's see, this might give us a description. No. So this is a cool site. There's a lot of good information here and so on. That can at least, and here's, I'm sorry, here's the cool thing. It shows you what needs help. So you click on this, all of this information here, like I'm in add expires headers. I realize some of this is technical. That's, I'm kind of doing this to let you guys know I'm out here, but also this information is good for the average person just so they can see, oh, this is what needs to be done. And, you can click on this and it shows you what everything means. So it's an excellent site, especially for a small business owner, right? You can get a handle on what you're doing. You can get a handle on what your marketing company is doing, or your marketing person, or whatever. But anyway, this site's doing pretty good. And so I went to another site, and I'm curious. I can't help it. So I put this domain name, this URL. Actually, this is the domain name. I put this URL into a product here that is called built with. I want to know what this website is built with. So let's do it again because I have somebody else up in the top. Okay, that up. And this site is, it's really well done. They're using a lot of Adobe stuff, a lot of Adobe products. All this stuff. Just, this is excellent. This is a really good site. We get into technology profile, and this is just, you have to know as a business owner, all this information's out there, and you want to pay attention to things that might be getting a little outdated, because these can be potential weak spots for when people are trying to hack you and stuff. So there's that. And the metadata is a lot of what people just kind of don't pay attention to. The company name's not here. You know, it's okay. So, it's a nice website. It looks good, and it should for this kind of money. Just saying, it's out there. So, I came to another website, and I found this website, and again, looks pretty cool. Personal injury, people don't want to mess around. They just want to, here's my information, just tell me what you can do for me, kind of thing. I sure get that, and that's definitely a cool business model. And this also really clean, nice looking website, right? Looks great. Looks really great. So same thing. I brought these guys over to, I don't want the whole URL string. I just want the domain name, or the main URL. Brought them over, and I put that into this. Let me get out of this one. And that is Law Leonard. And unfortunately, these guys have some real challenges. Their website took 12.4 seconds to load. It's got 160 requests. And you see the average number of requests is 88. the loads, the total page size it's heavy. It's 11.8 megabytes, and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? What is that? Just notice that the average page size that this software analyzes is roughly 3.14 megabytes, and it took too long to load. So that being said, I'm like, okay, well, what is this website built with? All right, put these guys in. And they're using good stuff. Maybe I'm going too fast. So um, Optimizely is a way for people to, uh, well, here it says, Optimizely empowers companies to deliver more relevant and effective digital experiences on websites and mobile through A/B split testing and personalization. That's great. I don't think anybody's actually paying attention to that information at this particular company. Gravity Forms. Gravity Forms is how, well, I shouldn't explain all that. No, I don't have anybody's permission here. I'm just trying to do a quick look at how to speed up your website, what you should be looking for, and so on. It is a WordPress website, so that's easy to fix. Unless you're using a really high quality thing, like, I mean, a lot of the Adobe products, you can't knock them. They're amazing and really well thought out, but that's it's another marketing uh, marketing, what's the word I want to use? It's another platform to build your website on. That being said, okay, so we get that. And so just an eye opener. Just want you guys to see a bit about this. I mean, it's a cool site, right? Looks pretty good. Um, that's their Vimeo video. This one, is this a Vimeo also? No, that's a YouTube video. So I mean, all this information needs to be optimized. That's one of the things too. Every image on your website needs to be optimized. Metadata needs to go in the back side of every image on your website. Is this an image? Let's see. Well, I know it is an image. Let's inspect it. And we want to see, do we have an, just give me an image, guys. I bet you these are images. These are not showing up as an image. Isn't that interesting? Or I'm not finding it. I'm just saying. This must be an image. Anyway, what I'm looking for in images is the alt text, which is alternative text that if an image can't show up for some reason, text shows up there instead. Like if you hover over something, it'll tell you what that is. These are great places to put your keywords, guys. Your address, your business phone number, and so on. Every image, everything on your website needs to be optimized. And I think they're missing some of that. Okay, so again, I don't want this video to run too long. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up. So one of the other reasons I wanted to do this is just kind of to show you what's possible. This is my site. It loaded in 4.15 milliseconds. The total page size is 1.5 kilobytes, and it's making 2 requests. I have, 2 A's here. So if you'd like to know if this is possible for your website, I strongly suggest you give me a call. I'm going to send this video to the two lawyers in my neck of the woods that I use this for, and just to let them know what's possible out there. Here's another one of my other sites. Also, you know, it's available to you guys. So all that said, I hope you have a great day. I hope you got some value out of this. You learned about a couple of cool tools, GT metrics and built with. Built with is an awesome tool. Even just to see what your site looks like to the outside world, and what things are possible for you out there. That's about it. So thanks for watching. Have you guys have a great weekend. It's Friday. Have a great weekend. Bye.